Population. The total population of Nepal as of the census date 25 November 2021 is 2 crores 91 lakhs 64,578, of which the number of males is 1 crores 42 lakhs 53,551, 48.87%, and the number of females is 1 crores 49 lakhs 11,027, 51.13%. Accordingly, the sex ratio is 95.59 males per 100 females. The total population was 2 crores 64 lakhs 94,504, with sex ratio of 94.16 males per 100 females in 2011. Population of other gender. In the 2021 census, information about the total number of male, female, and other gender, sexual, and gender minorities usually living in the households was collected through the house and the household listing form in the first phase of census fieldwork. Accordingly, there are a total of 2,928 individuals, 0.01% of the total population, reported as other gender. However, in the main questionnaire, the detailed characteristics of the individuals from this community have been enumerated under male or female category based on their biological sex. By province, among those who reported as other gender, the highest number, 32.7%, are in Baghmati province, whilst the lowest number, 2.8%, are in Karnali province. The percentage of population of this community in Madhes, Lumbini, Kosi, Gandaki, and Sudur Paschim provinces are 24.9, 14.8, 10.4, 7.8, and 6.8 respectively out of the total of the general population. Annual average population growth rate. Annual average population growth rate is 0.92% in 2021. This rate was 1.35% in 2011. By district, the annual average population growth rate is the highest in Bhaktapur, 3.35%, and the lowest in Ramechhap, minus 1.67%. Population density. The population density, number of people per square kilometer of area, is 198 in 2021, which was 180 in 2011. By ecological belt, the highest population density is 460 in the Tarai region, and the lowest is 34 in the mountain region. The highest population density is in Kathmandu district, 5,169, and the lowest in Manang district, 3. Population by broad age group. The census 2021 shows that 61.96% of Nepal's total population is between the ages of 15 to 59 years. The population of this age group was 56.96% in 2011. Currently, the population aged 14 years or below and 60 years or above are 27.83% and 10.21% respectively. Number of households. The total number of households has increased from 54 lakhs 27,302 in 2011 to 66 lakhs 66,937 in 2021, an increase by 23%. The total number of conventional non-institutional households in 2021 is 66 lakhs 60,841, which was 54 lakhs 23,297 in 2011. Average household size. The census 2021 shows that average household size is 4.37 persons per household, whereas it was 4.88 in 2011. By ecological belt, average household size is 4.33 persons per household in the mountain region, 3.99 in the hill, and 4.73 in the Tarai region. The average household size is the highest, 5.94 in Rautahar district, and the lowest, 3.49 in Gorkha and Dolka districts. Urban or rural municipality population. In the 2021 census, the population in urban municipalities has reached 66.17%, while the population in rural municipalities has reached 33.83%. After reallocating the population of 2011 census according to the federal structure, the population in urban and rural municipalities were 60.19% and 36.81% respectively. The sex ratio of population in urban municipalities in 2011 was 95.89, but it has remained as 96.06 in 2021. while in rural municipalities it has increased from 91.27 to 95.59. Districts with highest and lowest population. Kathmandu district has the highest population, 20 lakhs 41,587 persons, and Monang district has the lowest population, 5,658 persons among 77 districts of the country. Morang, Rupendehi, Chapa, and Sunsuri districts are the second, third, fourth, and fifth most populous districts respectively. Mustang, Dolpa, Rasua, and Humla are the second, third, fourth, and fifth districts in terms of lowest population respectively. Population by ecological belt. As per the 2021 census, 53.61%, 1 crore 56 lakh 34,006 persons of the total population live in the region. 40.31%, 1 crore 17 lakhs 57,624 persons in the hill, and 6.08%, 17 lakhs 72,948 persons in the mountain region. The population was 50.27%, 1 crore 33 lakhs 18,705 persons in the region, 43.01%, 1 crore 13 lakhs 94,007 persons in the hill, and 6.73%, 17 lakhs 81,792 persons in the mountain region in the 2011 census. Population by province. The distribution of population by province in 2021 shows that the share of population is the highest in Bagmati province, 20.97%, and the lowest in Karnali province, 5.79%. Likewise, Madhya province has the second largest population. Similarly, Lumbini, Kosi, Sudur Pasim, and Gandak province are the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, respectively, in terms of population size in 2021. Number of building structures by main use. All the building structures of the country have been enumerated for the first time in the census 2021. The building structures have been classified into 12 different types according to the main use. The main use is that for which the most part of the structure is used. There are 75,52,066 building structures in total in the country, out of which 71.7% have been mainly used for residence, 10.1% for shade or storage, 6.3% vacant, 3.1% for business or trade, 1.1% for educational purpose, 0.4% for industry or manufacturing establishment, 0.4% for institutional use, 0.4% for government, 0.3% for hotel and lodge, 0.2% for health-related purpose, 0.1% for banking and financial institutions, and 5.9% for other, such as kitchen purpose. As regards to the provincial results, 75% of the buildings in Lumbini province and 68% of the buildings in Sudur Pasim province have been used mainly for residential purpose. Ownership of housing unit. Out of the total 66 lakhs 60,841 conventional households, 86% reside in their own housing units, while 12.8% reside in rented housing units in 2021. In the 2011 census, the proportion of the households residing in their own housing units and rented housing units were 85.3% and 12.8% respectively. According to the 2021 census, 0.6% of households live in institutional housing units and 0.7% of households live in other types of housing units. Main source of drinking water. The 2021 census shows that tap or piped water inside and outside household premises combined is the main source of drinking water for 57% of the total households. Other main sources of drinking water for households are well or hand pump, 29.8%, jar or bottled water, 4.6%, spout, 3.9%, uncovered well or kua, 2.1%, covered well or kua, 1.5%, and river or stream, 0.4% of the total households. The 2011 census had shown that tap or piped water was the main source of drinking water for 47.8% of the total households, while tube well or hand pump was the main source of drinking for 35.1% of the total households. Main source of fuel for cooking. The 2021 census shows that more than half, 51% of the total households in the country usually use wood or firewood as the main source of fuel for cooking. Other main sources of fuel for cooking are liquefied petroleum gas, LPG 44.3%, cow dung 2.9%, biogas 1.2%, electricity 0.5%, kerosene 0.05%, and other 0.1% of the total households. The 2011 census had shown that 64% of the total households usually used wood or firewood for cooking. Main source of lighting. The census 2021 shows that the majority of the households use electricity as the main source of lighting. The percentage of the households that use electricity as the main source of lighting has increased to 92.2% in 2021 from 67.3% in 2011. Other main sources usually used for lighting are solar energy 6.6%, kerosene 0.6%, and other sources 0.6% of the households in 2021. The percentages of households that use kerosene or solar and other sources for lighting were 18.3, 7.4, and 6.1 respectively in 2011. Household assets or amenities. The 2021 census results show that 3.88% of the total households do not have any of the household assets or amenities, while 96.12% of the households have at least one household asset or amenity. By type of household assets or amenities, 73.15% of households have ordinary mobile phones, followed by 72.94% of households with smart mobile phones. Similarly, all the assets or amenities available in households are electric fan, 53.1%, television, 37%, internet facility, 37.72%, bicycle, 35.2%, motorcycle or scooter, 27.3%, refrigerator, 23.7%, computer or laptop, 15%, washing machine, 4.2%, and car or jeep or van, 3.1% of households. Toilet facility. Out of the total 66,60,841 conventional households, excluding institutional households enumerated in the 2021 census, 95.5% of the households use one or the other type of toilet facility, while 4.5% of them do not have access to any toilet facility. The 2011 census had shown that 38.2% of the total households did not have access to any toilet facility. Female ownership in house and land. Overall, 23.8% of the total households have ownership of land or a housing unit or both land and housing unit in the name of female household member. The percentage of the households with female ownership of both land and housing unit is 11.8%, which is an increase of 1.1 percentage point compared to that in 2011. Number of households operating small-scale enterprises other than agriculture. The census results show that there are 9.4% households operating small-scale enterprise other than agriculture with no paid employee. Among such households, 21.9% operate cottage industry, 49.5% operate trade or business, 5.5% operate transportation, 11% operate service-related, and 12% operate other types of such small-scale enterprise in the country, of which 55% are mainly operated by male and 45% by female. Province-wise, the highest and lowest number of households operating such enterprise are respectively in Bagmati, 24.5%, and Karnali, 5.2% households, respectively. Absentee population abroad. The 2021 census shows that a total of 21,90,592 persons from 15,55,961 households. 23.4% are absent and living abroad. Out of the total absentees living abroad, 82.2% are male and 17.8% are female. In 2011, 19,21,494 persons from 0.4% households were absent abroad, of which males were 87.6% and females were 12.4%. Female household head. Overall, 31.55% of the total households are headed by a female, which is an increase of 5.82% points since 2011. Marital status. The 2021 census shows that 33.1% of the total population aged 10 years or above are never married. By sex, 38.2% of the total males and 28.4% of the total females aged 10 years or above are married. Similarly, 61.8% of the total population aged 10 years and above are married, and 4.5% are widow or widower. By sex, 59.1% of the total males and 64.3% of the total females of this age group are married. Age and forced marriage. The 2021 census shows that 34.4% male, 32.6%, and female 35.9% of the ever married population aged 10 years and above had their first marriage between the ages of 18 and 20. Similarly, 22.3% of them got married for the first time in the ages between 15 to 17 years. Further, 7% of them got married for the first time at the ages of 10 to 14 years. Some of them got married for the first time under the age of 10 years. Overall, the median age of first marriage is 19 years. By sex, the median age and first marriage is 21 years for male and 18 years for female. Disability. The 2021 census shows that 2.2% of the total population have one or the other types of disability. Among the total persons with disability, 54.2% are males and 45.8% are females. The 2011 census had shown that 1.94% of the total population had one or more types of disabilities. Literacy rate. The literacy rate of the country's total population aged 5 years and above is 76.2% in 2021 census. Male literacy rate is 83.6%, while female literacy rate is 69.4%. In the 2011 census, overall literacy rate was 65.9%, while male literacy rate was 75.1% compared to female literacy rate of 57.4%. Education level completed. The largest proportion, 28.7% of the total literate population have completed primary level class 1 to 5 of education. Similarly, 19.9% of the total literate population have completed lower secondary level class 6 to 8, followed by 9.5% who completed SLC. Likewise, 19.5% have completed higher levels of education. Population by place of birth. Out of the total population, 69% have their place of birth and current residence in the same municipality. By sex, 78.3% male and 60% female have their birthplace in the current residence. Overall, 9% of the total population was born in another municipality of the district of current residence. 19.5% of the population was born in another district and 2.5% was born abroad. Population by former place of residence for current migration. Overall, 68% of the population have the usual place of former residence in the same place as they were enumerated. This is 77% for male and 59.4% for female. On the other hand, 10.7% of the total population had the former usual place of residence in another municipality of the respective district. 18.2% of the population had their former residence in another district, and 3.1% had their former residence abroad. Population and the current place of residence by duration of last migration. Out of the total 93,41,408 people who currently migrated, for the highest percentage of the migrants, 31.8%, and the duration of stay in the current place of residence is 10 to 24 years, while for the lowest percentage of the migrants, 3.5%, the duration of stay in the current place of residence is less than 1 year. Similarly, for 4% of the total migrants, the duration of migration is over 50 years. Likewise, in terms of duration of last migration by sex, for 29.1% of males and 33.3% of females, the duration of last migration is 10 to 24 years. Reasons for current migration. Marriage is the main reason for current migration, which is 38.2%. Other reasons for current migration are work or job, trade or business, study or training, dependent by family member, natural disaster, agriculture, returnee, and other. By sex, 30.6% of male who migrated are due to work or job, and 58.2% of females are due to marriage. Fertility status. The 2021 census shows that 12% of the total ever married women aged 15 to 49 do not have any children ever born to them. The percentage of the ever married women aged 15 to 49 with 2 children ever born to them is the highest at 33%. Similarly, 23.1% of the total ever married women aged 15 to 49 have one child ever born to them, while 0.1% of the women have 9 or more children ever born to them. Overall, a total of 61 lakhs 45,039 ever married women aged 15 to 49 have given birth to 1 crore 27 lakhs 99,969 children as of the census date. Out of the total children ever born, 52.7% are males, while 47.3% are females. The data shows that 3.2% of the total children ever born alive have died. Among the children who died, 57.6% are males and 42.4% are females. Current fertility. A total of 4,12,935 children were born in the last 12 months preceding the census, of which 2,18,074, 52.8% were males, while 1,94,868, 61, 47.2% were females. Among the total children born in the last 12 months preceding the census, 36.8% of the children were born to women aged 20 to 24 years. Maternal mortality. The National Population Census 2021 shows that out of the total 12,976 female deaths from fertility age group 15 to 49 years in the last 12 months preceding the day of enumeration, 625 deaths related to pregnancy. Out of the pregnancy-related deaths, 95% deaths were found to be maternal mortality by verbal autopsy conducted in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Population. In the same reference period, a total of 4,12,935 live babies were born from the same age group of mothers. According to this, the maternal mortality rate is 151, a total of 151 deaths of mothers per 100,000 live births. Status of living arrangement of children. Among the total 98,16,583 children, population aged below 18 years, 77.9% of them live with both parents, 79.1% live with their mother only, 1% live with their father only, and 3% live with other relatives. Duration of economic activities performed. Out of 2 crore 39 lakhs 58,868 aged 10 years or above, usually residing population in the country, 1 crore 49 lakhs 83,310 were engaged in any kind of economic activities in the last 12 months preceding the census. The census shows that 41% of the population aged 10 years or above worked for 6 months or above, 21.5% worked for less than 6 months, and 37.5% did not do any kind of economic work during the reference period. Economically active population. Economically active population are those persons aged 10 years or above who either performed any economic work for any length of time, irrespective of whether they searched for work or not, or searched for work part-time or full-time if they had not performed any economic work in the last 12 months preceding the census. While the persons who neither performed any kind of economic work nor searched for any work in the reference period are classified as economically not active population. Of the totals, 2 crore 39 lakhs 58,868 population aged 10 years or above, 1 crore 56 lakhs 89,777 persons, 65.5% are classified as economically active, and 8 crore 21 lakhs 1,012 persons, 34.3% not economically active based on the above criteria, while 5 lakhs 50,079 persons did not report their status. Usually economically active population. If the total number of months actually worked and searched for work by a person is greater than or equal to 6 months, then the person falls under usually economically active population. In contrary, a person having this total less than 6 months falls under not usually economically active population. In line with this classification, out of the total 1,56,89,777 economically active population, 1,10,30,105 persons, 70.35% are usually economically active, and 4,65 lakhs 1,672 persons, 29.65% are not usually economically active. Usually employed population. Among the total usually economically active population, the usually employed population refers to those persons whose duration of working is equal to or more than the duration of not working, while the usually unemployed population refers to those persons whose duration of working is less than the duration of not working. The census 2021 shows that among the total 1,10,30,105 usually economically active population, 1,27,447 persons, 90.05% are usually employed, and 7,67,658, 6.95% are usually unemployed. Economically active population by main occupation. Among 1,49,83,310 persons engaged in any economic activity during the reference period, highest share of people, 50.1%, are agriculture, forestry, and fishery skilled workers. Second largest share is elementary workers, 20%, followed by service and sales worker, 5.8%, crafts and trade workers, 5.6%, managers, 5.9%, professionals, 3.8%, plant and machine operators, 2.7%, technician and associate professionals, 1.9%, office assistants, 1.3%, and armed force, 0.7% respectively. The classification of the occupation is based on Nepal Standard Classification of Occupation, NSOC. Economically active population by main industry. Industrial division of economic activities have been coded according to Nepal Standard Industrial Classification of all economic activities. Among 1,49,83,310 persons engaged in an economic activity in the last 12 months preceding the census, top 5 industries are agriculture, forestry and fishing, wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, construction, other service activities, and manufacturing, respectively. Employment status of economically active population. Among 1,49,83,310 persons aged 10 years and above who performed any economic work in the last 12 months preceding the census, the highest number of people worked as own account worker, 55.3%, followed by employee and contributing family member and employer. Similarly, 0.1% people have not stated their employment status. Economically active population by institutional sector. The household sector is the largest institutional sector with 61.8% of total 1,49,83,310 persons who worked in the last 12 months preceding the census. This is followed by non-financial corporation, government, financial corporation, and non-profit institutions serving households are in a row with 32.7%, 3.9%, 1.1%, 0.4% respectively, while 0.1% have not stated their institutional sector. Reasons for not being economically active. Among the population aged 10 years and above who were economically not active, that is, who did not perform any economic work, 46.9% reported being student as the main reason for not working. Similarly, further reasons include household chores, 21.9%, aged 11%, family care, 7.5%, disability like illness, 2.5%, pensions, 2.2%, and social work, volunteer service, 0.3%, and other reasons, 7.4%. Birth registration status of children of age 5 years and below. Of total 30,07,648 children of age 5 years and below, 74% are found to have registered their birth and 26% are still unregistered. Among the registered children, male children are 5.8 percentage points more than female. Similarly, the registration status is 81.9% mountain, 73.1% hill, and 73.7% in Tara region. By province, the highest percentage of children are registered in Karnali province, 87.3%, while the lowest is in Bagmati province, 67%.